Whatever we have known about our group is the research what we have done on internet, whatever we have seen on Google or on your website or on your Facebook page. Now we want to know from a CMD that what is exactly our group, what you are doing, so that they'll have an idea about your group and what are the things what you're giving to the people of different cities across South. Please tell us.
So mainly we are into residential, institutional, then industrial. We are specialists in these things mainly. Right. So we built many, for corporates, many, even like Schneider Electric, we built a factory for them. Mahindra Group, we built a factory for them. JBM Group, we built a factory for them in Tamil Nadu. So like that, diversification is there. So continuously we have been, our core strength is construction. Mainly we are into construction, and we did many buildings which are toughest buildings also we did. A reservoir at 40 meters height with a 6 lakh capacity, a ground reservoir with having a folded plate roof on that. Like that, many structures we did. We are the specialists, we can say, construction specialists, we can say. In the residential also, many projects we got a CRISIL 5-star rating also. I think you must be knowing about CRISIL.
Yes.
So 1 to 7 rating is there. We got a 5-star rating. First Hyderabad CRISIL 5-star rating project is ours.
Super. Thank you so much for sharing that information. So friends, दोस्तों ये बात को समझिए, इस बात को जानिए कि 10th में मैथमेटिक्स में फेल होने से लेकर इतनी सक्सेसफुल रियल एस्टेट जर्नी को कार्व करना, इट्स नॉट अ जोक. यू रिक्वायर डेडिकेशन, यू रिक्वायर एफर्ट्स, देन एंड ओनली देन दिस ऑल थिंग्स आर पॉसिबल. और जो इन्होंने करके दिखाया, और वो इसलिए पॉसिबल हुआ क्योंकि डेडिकेशन के साथ इन्होंने वर्क किया. लेकिन चलिए आगे बढ़ेंगे. और जितना इन्होंने बताया कि देखिए रियल एस्टेट में एक नया हॉरिजॉन आपके सामने आ रहा है कि ये रियल एस्टेट में एक अच्छे बिल्डर तो है ही, साथ में ये बड़े बड़े कॉर्पोरेट्स को उनकी ऑफिस बनाना, उनकी फैक्ट्री बनाना, टाटा से लेकर महिंद्रा तक कर बड़े ग्रुप्स के लिए काम कर चुके हैं. तो जब आप अच्छा कंस्ट्रक्शन में काम करते हैं तो आपके लिए बहुत सारे एवेन्यूज ओपन होते हैं. ये जानना बहुत जरूरी है. And now my next question to you is, who is the source of inspiration behind doing all this? Who is your mentor, your coach, or your source of inspiration? From whom you taken an inspiration to do all this? Please tell us.
Dr. Amol, I think frankly, I don't have any source of inspiration. I think God is always there with me. I never realized that. So now I'm realizing how the things have been going on. I just want every time one thing I was doing, and every time things are being added. My 33 years of my journey, I can say more than 90% of my projects are referral projects.
Oh, super.
One after the other. The consultant recommends, the client recommends, and the repetitive of one engineering college in there in Hyderabad is a Vasu Engineering College. I'm doing the 5th project of theirs.
Okay.
So like that, Tata also. We started with the Tata Boeing, then Tata Lockheed Martin added to us, Tata Sikorsky is added to, Tata G is added to us, like that. Now again, we are another tender is issued to us today.
Right.
I can say. So like that, we are always repetitive customers are there for us. Even home buyers also, even getting the properties also. Landlords, most of the projects, landlords came to us and they offered the property to us, and we have been doing that.
Super.
So that is the reputation what we have. When you talk about the inspiration, definitely Tata's is my inspiration, I can say. I didn't start my business with the Tata's inspiration, but now I can take the Tata's as an inspiration. So Ratan Tata is definitely my role model, I can say, and I'm very happy to share with that. When he came for the inauguration of Tata Boeing, I had an opportunity to have a picture with him. So that's
super. Yeah. He's my mentor. He's I always had his photo in my office in front of me. So even I admire Ratan Tata ji a lot. Even my wallpaper is with him. So thank you so much for sharing that.
Yeah, during 30 years of celebrations of a company, I invited him as a guest, actually chief guest. But I'm fortunate that at least I got a message and letter signed by him that congratulating me and wishing me all the very best, and in future I'm trying to meet him again in one-on-one. It's my wish. Yeah.
Congratulations for that. We'll move forward now. The next question is very important. What is the leadership strategy behind doing so many things, running your own project and the government projects also, that there is a mix of all these things, and how you are doing all this? What is your leadership strategy? Please tell us.
Yeah, leadership strategy, apart from this, only these two things, have many other things. Like I'm into agri also. We have a big farm. So wherein we are doing organic agriculture, natural farming, we are doing it. We wanted to promote natural farming. There even we have a Goshala with Giri Cow Goshala also is there. We wanted to give the best ghee to the public. We are going to launch very shortly. I think maybe this month end we are going to launch that ghee. We named it
A2 Gir Gai ka.
We call it. We named it as a ARC D3 vitamin. Yeah, so that is going to be launched this month. So then, apart from this, I have a foundation, ARC Foundation, where we are doing a lot of social activities, like bringing the students who are poor and well-deserving students. उनको 10वीं कक्षा पास होने के बाद we are bringing them, and +2, then engineering, medicine, many things are happening in the foundation. So already many people have become doctors. And yesterday the boy came and gave the sweet that he got. I support him for the medicine, MBBS. Now he got in a pulmonology. He got the seat. Yesterday he came, and I'm just happy to share that. Then we are also encouraging the sports persons. One girl, I think probably by next year she'll be playing Indian national cricket team. And one boy and girl, I think their target is 2028 Olympics in badminton.
Okay.
So I'm supporting them also. And some civil servants, some people are already getting trained. My target by 2030, I want to support 100 civil servants through my foundation. Apart from this, I'm a CREDAI National Vice President.
Okay.
I think you heard about CREDAI.
Yes. We have covered so many CREDAI members across India.
Yeah, so I'm the founder president of CREDAI Telangana State. I served as the president as 4 years. Then I served 2 years as the chairman of Telangana State. Then now I'm the national vice president. So yeah, simultaneously all those things. Only time management I can say. I have a lot of time. I sleep for 6 hours. And my day start at, between 4 and 5. Whenever I sleep, if I sleep at 10 o'clock, I wake up at 4. If I sleep at 11, I wake up at 5-6 hours. I just sleep. And I'm managing. Definitely, I don't say everything goes perfect, because definitely there will be some. If I give more time to CREDAI, definitely my business is little impacted. But team is managing. So I could have done better if I fully focus on one thing, but multiple things I'm doing it. Balancing, I can say, family. I'm able to manage very well. Yeah.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for sharing that, and congratulations for being a national CREDAI vice president. We are very happy. हम अपने ऑडियंस को बताना चाहेंगे कि हम इंट्रोडक्शन में नहीं बोल पाए, पर अभी आपको बता रहा हूँ कि हमारे साथ आज CREDAI के नेशनल वाइस प्रेसिडेंट है, जो इतना सारी चीजें आपको बता रहे हैं. चलिए आगे बढ़ेंगे सर. वैसे तो आपने बहुत सारी चीजें बता दी कि आप सुबह 4 से 5 के बीच उठते हैं, आपकी पर्सनल प्रोडक्टिविटी का सीक्रेट, बैलेंसिंग, एवरीथिंग. नाउ आप अपनी टीम को इंस्पायर कैसे करते हो, टीम को मोटिवेट कैसे करते हैं? प्लीज टेल अस दैट.
या So I regularly, especially senior team, I interact with them. So what is motivation? First of all, I think, mainly every one of us has an inner strength. People won't realize that's the biggest thing. So I make them to understand what are their strengths. So keep motivating them regularly, because of, to be frank, I don't say I'm a motivational speaker like you, but I do go out and give the lectures. Like many engineering colleges I did, and some seminars I'll go and give the lectures and all. And this month, March 20th, I was a keynote speaker in Dubai in a reality show. I was invited for that. I got an award for that. So I'm a keynote speaker, and I do give the lectures, and especially my focus mostly on the students. I attended almost 10 engineering colleges. I went and give give my motivational speeches and all.
Talks and speech.
Talks. I keep motivating our own employees also, conducting regular meetings and all.
Okay. So thank you, sir. Thank you so much for sharing that. Now we'll move to our next question. When you talk about real estate industry, there were certain things like the global challenges came when Corona came. Then we have certain national and state level things, like sometimes the Notebandi came, sometimes GST came, sometimes RERA. RERA is a very good thing now. But how these things have impacted your working pattern, your company? Can you give an elaboration on that?
Yes. These things, always we talk about it. Real estate, RERA, number one. Then GST. then separately demonetization. All these things had an impact on the real estate. Then let us see the corona. बाद में अभी भी now Russia Ukraine wars war also is making impact.
Yes.
So these are the challenges every time we face, and there is an ups and downs will be there in the life. So business may be challenges. How we are facing challenge? Yes, we have to face. We have to suffer the losses and all. But my only thing is we should never ever go back or never ever afraid of the challenges. Face the challenges. What all we can do now? Corona, it made everyone's life miserable across the whole world. Nothing is in our hands. What is in our hands is only be brave, face the challenge, and this thing. So I could able to come out of that with, definitely I lost money in the corona. That's a big, I mean, no one can say that. Only few people can say that they made a huge money, multifold, maybe pharma company or some big companies. I don't want to name the companies in India who multiplied their profits and shares across this thing. But most of the people suffered it. No, we are not the exemption for that. But how I faced means, yes, challenges we faced, and we are moving on that. There is a after this, there is good days are going to come. So real estate, such a business, it has to grow. A property which you invested today, suppose let us say 1 crore you invested in a property today, it may come down to 80 lakhs. If it is something is down, it may go down by 20%. But look at after 5 years, what is the property value? This is a big cycle. A cycle में हमेशा ups and downs होता है, but ultimate winner is the real estate investor.
Right. Thank you so much for sharing that. The ultimate winner is the real estate investor. And so we want you to share at least the name of a 1 book or 2 book which has inspired you a lot, and which when you have read after that, you feel that you have learned so many practical things other than the normal books what we read. Can you suggest 1 or 2 books to our audience?
One and only book I read in full is Bhagavad Gita.
Oh, super. So now I think this is 15th CEO who is saying that Bhagavad Gita has entirely changed his life.
It completely changed my this thing. I can give an example of 30 years of my journey. I never ever failed in any of the projects. Whether I lost money or huge loss, whatever it may be, I completed the project with the losses also.
Okay.
In the 30th year, 2019, I failed in a project. A project was not a great project. It's a simple 5-story building. I could not complete the project in time, and with the huge losses. Even with the further losses also, I was ready to complete the project, but client asked me to withdraw the project because you are going to lose further. We are not going to pay extra because of the contractual obligations.
Okay.
Contract was terminated. It's not officially terminated, but practically I'm telling you, contract was terminated, but contractor felicitated. I don't think anyone has this in their life. So contract terminated, contractor felicitated. I mean, 2 out of 4 towers, 2 towers completed. On the completion of 2 towers, they felicitated me, and balance 2 towers halfway I have to leave. In that, I found I didn't know why it has happened. This project taught me so many lessons, because there were the 10 project managers, 9 project managers left the project in 2.5 years of time. 9 project managers had to change. Then 72 employees left the project. I'm talking about the people who left the project. They come, let's go, come, go. Whatever work I did, I have to do repetitive. Never happened in my 30 years of career. I started with a single person, with an engineer. I used to do all these things, marking, now today, I have a team, CEO, COO, I mean like the general manager, project manager. Everything is there, established, but still failed. So what I want to share with you is, failure can happen anytime to anyone. There's no exception. Super. In Gita, I found, I mean, I don't want to go into the details of that. I found the reasons for that. Why the failures? So that's how I believed in Gita, and I started exploring more into Gita and trying to implement those things in my real life.
Superb, superb. Thank you so much for such an inspiring
Apart
thing.
from that, I mean, the second book is when Gandhi's Satya Shodhana, Mahatma Gandhi's Satya Shodhana. That also is really great book. I mean, I'm not a book reader, but these two books.
But
yes.
these two books you have read. Thank you so much, sir. And it included that emotional story of your life also, because this is one of the most practical, inspiring story that how after 30 years having the team of CEO, and everyone, now you have lost a project, and in the entire 30 years you didn't lose even a single project. So this failure can happen with anyone at any time. That is one of the best learning. Thank you so much for sharing that. Now we'll move to our next thing. We'll go into the depth of the real estate industry, and I want to know about few departments and how you are working in this department. How marketing is important in real estate, and what are you doing for marketing? Please tell us.
Yes, marketing is very, very important. Without marketing, I think these days, especially, I mean, when you're having the volumes, marketing most important. We do many ways like social media. Then we have so many portals, web portals, like I don't know to name those things. There are many web portals through them.
Right.
Then hoardings, print media, electronic media, various modes of this thing. So we are going all out. I mean, everything. I mean, location depends upon the location. Which some places the digital media doesn't work. Right. I mean, some place. I have a project in Suryapet, say, and 35 kilometers away from Hyderabad. Their digital media doesn't work. Then we go for hoardings. Then I mean, distributing the leaflets, something like that. So yes.
थैंक यू फॉर शेयरिंग दैट. दोस्तों मैं आपको बताना चाहूंगा बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट चीज जो सर ने कही कि हर जगह हर मीडिया काम नहीं करता. आपको उस पर्टिकुलर लोकेशन की उसकी ज्योग्राफी को देखते हुए डिसाइड करना पड़ता है कि वहाँ कौन सी चीज काम करेगी, ऑफलाइन या ऑनलाइन. सर सेल्स का मॉडल आपका कैसा है? स्पेशली जो आप रेसिडेंशियल यूनिट बनाते हैं उसमें सेल्स आपके एम्प्लॉइज करते हैं, आपके चैनल पार्टनर करते हैं, या आप हाइब्रिड मॉडल यूज करते हैं जिसमें एम्प्लॉय चैनल पार्टनर दोनों काम करते हैं?
We have hybrid actually. So our employees, self-employees with some projects. I mean, we did on our own. Channel partners भी काम नहीं करता कई जगह, but most of the projects channel partners works with us, and even some of the projects, I mean 3-4 projects we gave to, I mean with a complete mandate also we gave it. I mean you know about the
yes.
LL and Rock, and they can take the complete mandate and they manage the projects and they sell for us. Yeah.
Super. Thank you so much for sharing that. Now we are talking about, you are such an expert in construction. So how you manage the operations in construction? Do you use a software? What kind of thing you use, and how you manage all this?
We have an ERP for that. So in the construction, all those things we are using ERP. Then also for CRM we have some software. Then some Nolarity, something I think 3-4. I don't involve in those things, but our team is taking care of it. But we are using technology in that. I mean, it's required actually. I mean, nowadays without technology, it is very, very challenging for you to. I mean, because so many. I mean, recording of the. I mean, calls and getting the feedback, alerting the people on time. CRM also a lot of complaints come. Unless you have a technology, it is difficult for you to manage. Not like earlier. When you're going for volumes and when you're going for expansion, I think it is very much required.
Thank you so much for sharing that. Now we'll move towards the local market of your own geographical. Especially you have worked a lot in Hyderabad and Bangalore, especially with your own projects. So what are the advantages of these two markets, Hyderabad market and Bangalore market? Can you elaborate on that?
Yeah, today's I think Hyderabad market is really doing excellent because of various reasons. So there was initially 7 years, there was a gap. I mean, because of the bifurcation of the state and the new government came, people waited for 1 year how the government is going to perform. The government is performing extremely well. Then a lot of investments are coming into Hyderabad, by which office space is absorbed hugely across the country when you look at it. Then quite naturally, I think the housing demand also has gone up. I mean, it's an advantageous, and Hyderabad is many ways because its infrastructure is too good. I mean, the government initiatives, even during COVID also, they put a lot of efforts to lay the roads when nobody is coming out of the homes. They have built the roads where the congested thing was there. Like that, I mean, some good things from the Hyderabad, government also. There is no power cut, there is no, water problem. Safety is excellent. Like that, Hyderabad has become a big brand. And investors are coming into Hyderabad, and we are able to do this thing. When it comes to Bangalore is a sustainable market for many years, and is Silicon City, you call it, for the. Right. This thing. Again, there are ups and downs will be there. It's not great today, but definitely it's going to bounce back again. So it's going to be good again in Bangalore.
Thank you so much for that. So you are National Vice President for Reddy. So obviously this question is very important. What are the opportunities for real estate sector in entire India in the future 5 years, 10 years? And what are the challenges you see?
One thing I'm telling you, real estate is the only thing which is, you can say, 100% approachable. Matter of time.
Right.
When you look at other investments are maybe mutual funds, then stock market, whatever other things, gold, other investments, what I look at them. Gold, how much gold you can buy. So it's not this thing. You are investing in the stocks. You don't know when stocks fall down. There is Ukraine war, then suddenly this comes. There's something is happening in US, the stocks will fail. Like that, even mutual funds also is like that. But whereas in the real estate, the land is limited.
Right.
And the growth of human is huge. Population grows. You know what is the population of India now? 20 years down the line, it may cross 150 crores or even more. But land is limited. Everyone need shelter.
Right.
So quite naturally, real estate definitely prices today price may be less, but it will go on. So next to 5 years also, real estate prices will go up. There's no question of coming down. So investments in the real estate are the best, I can say.
Right. Thank you so much for sharing that in such a detailed way. Now we'll move towards what are the success factors or success mantra for growing in real estate. What 2-3 things are required to become a real estate manager? If someone is watching from a small city, tier 4 city, what advice you can give him for getting success in real estate?
Success mantra is the most important, is what I strongly believe: trust. So I can give you my own core values of my company. There are 4 core values in my company, what I've defined and launched in a big way. Number 1 is openness.
Right.
Number 2 is accountability.
Right.
Number 3 is trust. Right. 4 is happiness. Openness, accountability, trust, happiness. OATH. Oath.
Right.
So I have taken an oath. I can say that. I have taken an oath that these are my core values. So the moment you follow these things, ups and downs will be there, but you will be the winner ultimately. You may lose little money, but when you are gaining the customer's confidence, that is the ultimate. Whatever you promise, you deliver. What I suggest to anyone in the real estate is, whatever you promise, you deliver. You promise whatever you can deliver.
Right.
Don't promise that I'm going to
whatever you cannot
and this thing, that thing. Don't promise something which is not possible. Don't promise that I'm going to give the building in a year or 2, something like that. Realistic. Take the cushion. Then accordingly you do that. Don't promise anything which is not reasonable. Reality.
थैंक यू सो मच फॉर दैट सर. बहुत सुंदर सी चीज इन्होंने कही. दोस्तों मैं आपको बताना चाहता हूँ कि वो प्रॉमिस कीजिए जो आप दे सकते हो, और आप जो दे नहीं सकते वो कभी प्रॉमिस मत कीजिए. सबसे इंपॉर्टेंट चीज हमेशा याद रखिए अगर आप रियल एस्टेट में सफल होना चाहते हैं. चलिए आगे बढ़ेंगे. सर, आई वांट टू नो अबाउट वन डिपार्टमेंट व्हिच इज नाउ वेरी क्रूशियल इन आवर कंपनी दैट फ्रॉम लास्ट 10 years working on this, from last 15 years we are into cooperative, from last 8-7 years we are exclusively working with the builders, developers, marketing agencies, investors, advisors on real estate coaching, real estate training. What is the role of coaching and training and development department in real estate industry for you?
It is very important, actually. I can say coaching is very important, training is very important. These days lot of things are coming up, upgradation. If you want to, even my company has gone through the training. 2 years training we have gone through. I don't want to name, but I used to come to Mumbai and I used to get trained on this thing. My team got trained. They used to come to Hyderabad on this thing. In the transform, any organization has to be transformed, they need a training properly. It is very, very, very important. We think that everything is known to us. When some trainer is telling, but we don't practice that. We don't implement that. So continuous training is very much important. Any organization which has to grow, they need a proper training with a proper trainer. Anything I'm talking about, business, real estate was not earlier, it was not there. Now the teams are growing. There's a lot of upgrades. Small tips can make a big difference. training mein, when a customer comes to you, how you are talking to the customer, how you are receiving the customer, how you are explaining about the product. If you explain a product proper way, customer will buy. आया कुछ भी दिखाया ये दिखाया, and then I mean it won't results won't it won't work. So proper training is required.
Thank you so much for sharing that.